JC Intal because he can play the 3 spot. He's not going to lose too many inches by playing him at the 3 spot. Of course, Tubit is always there for the energy and the intensity, but Intal is there for his quickness and his explosiveness. And as we were saying, the POC chairman Monica Puentebella beside Mr. Manny Pangilinan and Tarlac 1st District Congressman Henrico Huangco.
Here's Cardona. Fakes. Cardona.
That's a foul. A reach in by J.J. Helterbrand.
Second personal laban kay Helterbrand at yan po ang second team foul. Third team foul rather. Laban sa Ginebra as we send you back to Magoo Marjon.
You know, Miko, being down by just a couple of baskets at this point of the game, Coach Fran Gregorio likes exactly where they are. He just encouraged the boys to keep making the stops and with all confidence declared they will make the big shot come endgame. Miko?
Well, that's a big shot coming from Pong Escobar. Pong Escobar may look like a choir boy, but he's quite a fighter at the point guard spot.
Well, that was a clutch shot that he scored. But he gives up the foul now to Mark Kagiwa. And by the way, it's Rudy Hatfield now defending against Marlo Aquino. Or rather, against Asi Taulava, because it's the Twin Towers playing here for Meralco.
In the meantime, let's send you to Patricia.
I was just talking to Coach Alan K. Dick, and he shared with me that all game long they've been playing too tight. You know, Meralco has been putting the pressure on Ginebra's ball handlers and the release class, so basically they need to focus more on execution. They're still not achieving that at this juncture of the ball game. They need more patience to be able to do that. Defensively, they got to clamp down even more on the Bulls' big men and always be all over Cardona. Miko?
Well, thank you, Patricia. That's the defensive prognosis for Ginebra. Meantime, here's Cardona, hounded by Kagiwa. Cardona, oh, blocked by Hatfield. Action continues. Here's Asi, and he will not be denied.
There's got to be recovery. Rudy Hatfield doing his part in blocking Macmac Cardona. Someone's got to fill in the gap. When he got away from Asi Taulava, biglang nakawala si Asi.
By the way, that was a connivance between Asi and Marlo. So that twin tower combination for Meralco so far paying off. They're down by just one, 66-65. Helterbrand with a pull-up.
That change of pace dribble. J.J. Helterbrand getting freed up from Pong Escobar for the shot.
And it's a 3-point lead para sa Ginebra, 68-65. 5:19 remaining dito sa fourth quarter. Bola na kay Escobar, pinasa kay Cardona. Cardona fires over Kagiwa, no go, overshoots. But Obolon chases the offensive rebound, bagong shot clock para sa Meralco. Here's Marlo. And another offensive rebound for the Bolts. Taulava. Cardona over Hatfield. And here's Helterbrand to Intal. Intal on the move. No go, but the putback is good for J.J. Helterbrand. And now it's a 5-point lead para sa Ginebra, 70-65. With 4.5 remaining in the fourth and final quarter.
Well, it's off to the races when you've got Helterbrand, Kagiwa, and now JC Intal joining the fray. And the crowd erupting with chants of Ginebra.
Sa pangalawang araw ng bagong season, maghaharap sa unang laro on PBA Wednesday, rain or shine against BMEC Derby Ace. In the second game, check that, Talk and Text and BMEC Derby Ace will meet in the second game. That's a doubleheader on Wednesday. Yeah, it's the Big Dome.
Update on the turnover story in this game. Meralco already with 19 errors against Ginebra's 14. And that's the chemistry factor in play.
Nice pass. And another block mula kay Enrico Villanueva, who did not play in the first half.
Well, he's putting up quality minutes, and JJ Hildebrand losing the ball on the pressure defense of Sean Weinstein. Matinding dumepensa itong bata na to, ha? This rookie is showing a lot of guts playing defense. It's a face-to-face kind of defense.
Here's Weinstein setting up Taulava against Villanueva. Asi outside Cardona. Shot clock down to 8. Cardona, that shot was blocked, but Taulava got the ball and Hatfield gave up the foul. And that will send Taulava to the free throw line.
Well, for Meralco, they're only going 7 out of 9 attempts from the line. But that's a much higher percentage than Ginebra's 7 out of 15, although the Bolts missing that first attempt. So not too many free throws being given here, being awarded by the referees, again in keeping with our new officiating philosophy of making the game free-flowing. There's 1 out of 2 for Asi.
Sa nabawasan ng lamang ng Ginebra, 70-66. It's Hildebrand, Hatfield, Intal, Villanueva, and Kagiwa on the floor para sa Ginebra. Both teams hoping to start the season with a win, and Hildebrand hands it off to Villanueva, and he is blocked by Taulava. A solid block, and Villanueva with nowhere to go. He will go back to the bench dejected, and Eric Menk is sent back in by Coach Jong Wichico.
A call for the traveling violation. Rico Villanueva, after getting blocked. Another turnover against Ginebra.
So under 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. And it looks like we'll have a wild windup dito sa laban ng Ginebra at Meralco. Espinas. Shot clock down to 6. Espinas with a runner.
Oh, yes,
sir. So dalawa na lang ang abante ng Ginebra, 70-68. Biggest lead by Ginebra was at 6 points. Meralco's biggest lead was at 8 points way back in the opening quarter.
Well, the depth of Meralco shown here with Gabby Espinas checking in and scoring. And he's matched up against Rudy Hatfield. That's a pretty good matchup.
And this 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Fix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo, Bonzol and Seals All. Now we're beginning to see scoring runs by both teams here in the fourth quarter.
But again, still a low-scoring ball game, as defense has really shown here in this contest. Referees allowing the players to play the kind of defense you expect from the pros. This is where basketball is played at the highest level in the country. So fans of all ages coming here to the Araneta Coliseum, hang on to your seats. It's going to be an exciting wind-up.
Kagiwa, Hatfield, back to Kagiwa. Shot clock down to 11. Kagiwa with nowhere to go, hands it off to Hildebrand. Shot clock down to 7. Hatfield attacks, and Kagiwa will miss. Kagiwa got the ball back. He's in trouble, and blocked by Taulava. Here comes Weinstein, the rookie. Weinstein outside Cardona. Cardona fakes. Cardona, a wild shot, and he is fouled, and he will take 2 free throws. He can tie the ball game from the free throw line. Here's that block by Taulava. Where are you going, Mr. Kagiwa? What are you doing in my lair? And on the other end, see Cardona was fouled by JC Intal, committing a second personal. So 2 free throws for Captain Hook. Mac Cardona, the franchise player of the Meralco Bolts. For a while, we all thought that Ryan Gregorio would work with a depleted lineup. And all of a sudden, he signed up Mac Cardona. And then he got Asi Taulava, and now they're ultra competitive, and they just tied this ball game at 70 apiece. Here's Hatfield on the move, but no go. Malone with a rebound, and a foul in the backcourt committed by Rudy Hatfield.
Hatfield had a clear lane, too strong on the layup. Hatfield, an excellent game with 10 points and 9 rebounds so far, but he missed that crucial layup, giving a chance here for Meralco.
At lamang na ang Meralco 71-70. Yan yung yung Orange Brigade dito sa Big Dome. Sinusuportahan ang Meralco Bolts, pinakabagong team sa PBA. It's a 1-point game in favor of the Bolts, 71-70. We're approaching the last 2 minutes of the payoff period at may timeout po ang Ginebra dito. So 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Fix. First aid ng bahay mo, Bonzol and Sealzol.
Well, you know, we didn't see much of Yancy Del Campo.
Not since the first quarter.
Since the first quarter.
He started the game para sa Ginebra.
Yes, I thought he did a pretty good job playing defense against Marlo Aquina at the start. But Rico Villanueva also provided some quality minutes here in the fourth period with some 2 blocks.
Although he did not play in the first 3 quarters. Just to recap, Meralco led 23-18 at the end of the first period. Marlo Aquino started them off with 6 points in the first quarter. And then Ginebra battled back and kept it close. Ginebra led by just 1 at the half, 35-34. And then after the third quarter, we ended up tied at 56-all on a Ronald Tubit 3-pointer from outer space. And so here we are.
Oh, Willie
Miller connecting top of the key. That's a 2-pointer at balikan lamang sa Ginebra, 72-71.
Well, he announces his re-entry. He took the place of Mark Agiwa.
We're in the last 2 minutes of the ball game. Look at Ryan Gregorio with so much confidence in the rookie Weinstein. He's on the floor. Taulava missing the turnaround, and Hatfield with the rebound.
Nice control of the boards here by Rudy Hatfield off the defensive glass.
Hatfield with 11 rebounds tonight. Miller to Menk. Menk against Espinas outside Intal. And a near interception by Cardona. The ball would stay with Ginebra. 1 minute and 29. Yan ang oras na natitira sa ball game.
And what about that matchup? You mentioned about Weinstein, the rookie, going up against a 2-time MVP, Willie Miller.
1 and 29 remaining. Back in a moment. 1 minute and 29 remaining sa pinakang laro ng bagong season ng PBA. At ito, sama-sama nating panorin kung anong magiging kaganapan with that much time remaining. 1-point lead lamang para sa Ginebra, 72-71. Meralco going for an opening day surprise. Miller made a basket earlier. He's double teamed. Hatfield fires with 3 to shoot. At pagkakataon para sa Meralco na makuha muli ang kalamangan. They're down by just 1. And they call the timeout with 1 minute and 14 remaining dito sa fourth quarter. So 30-second timeout para kay Coach Ryan Gregorio. That was a crucial stop for the Meralco defense.
Well, excellent defense that time on Willie Miller because he had the ball way outside. Then he was doubled. Asi Taulava providing the perfect help defense and obstructing his vision. And Rudy Hatfield, no choice but to throw up a prayer. It's been defense, huh? That's been the theme of this game. And you would expect, as I had mentioned earlier, Meralco and Barangay Ginebra to go firing away in this season debut, but not quite. I think players are going to be adjusting to this new style of officiating, and I think the prospects are super. I think we're very optimistic that it's going to be a heck of a season.
With a unit on the floor para sa Meralco Bolts, the rookie, Sean Weinstein, has been very impressive. Has shown a lot of poise considering that this is only his first game in the PBA. Kasama niya si Obolon, Cardona, Espinas, and Taulava. Cardona against Miller. And Cardona with a nice move, but just couldn't finish. And Miller got the ball para sa Ginebra. Ginebra up by 1 point, and they're trying to protect that lead with as much might as they can. Under a minute to play dito sa fourth quarter. Miller to Menk.
That's a nice pick and roll play for Eric Menk. Not even hitting the glass that time.